Oh my gosh. Well, welcome to Vintage Cube, where you gotta make decisions like this. Okay. This is rough. So, I mean, obviously we're talking about Time Walk and Mana Crypt as the two things I'm choosing between. There's also High Tide in the pack, which I love way more than I should, but it is really good. What are we gonna take? So I think, in general, Mana Crypt is a better card than Time Walk. I think Mana Crypt goes in, it goes in every deck. It accelerates you. It is the technically correct pick. Time Walk is so much fun. There are a lot of decks where you could just keep looping Time Walk. Like, casting it once is cool, but if you can get it to work with Thousand Year Storm or Eternal Witness, you can just go off and take a bunch of turns, which is a lot of fun in its own right. I'm not sure what I want to do. The problem with this is it commits you to blue. That's why Mana Crypt is great. It's good in aggro. It's even okay in control. So, I don't know what to do. Both are such strong cards. I think I'm going to take Time Walk because it is more fun. But I think if you want to win, you take Mana Crypt there. Because, you know, Mana Crypt into Wheel of Fortune, for example, is a really strong start. But, I mean, I might still take Wheel. I could take Frantic Search. I think this card is just absolutely fantastic. There is a Breeding Pool, which I might take over everything because blue-green is one of the best color combinations for Time Walk. So yeah, I'm going to take Breeding Pool. Frantic Search might come around, Lotus Cobra might come around, and then the rest is kind of medium, so we'll just see what is open. Well, alright, we'll take a Soulfire Grandmaster now. That's another reason to take Time Walk, I guess. This is just an infinite combo. It's a lot of fun. Taking infinite turns is great, and Bant is a very good color combination for this because you get things like Revelark, which can rebuy Grandmaster and Eternal Witness. And then you also get like mana acceleration, so you don't have to wait till turn 6 to be able to combo them. And I'm hoping to wheel maybe a Razorverge Thicket or Wall of Roots or something, but I'm going to take Soulfire Grandmaster. I think you could try and wheel it in that situation, but the cards that I'm trying to take and wheel Soulfire Grandmaster are also probably going to come around. So it's not like I'm missing out on too much by taking it here, because I'm probably just going to get what I want anyway. Here we're going to take Seachrome Coast just to stay open. There is Thousand Year Storm. That is, it is a combo with Time Walk. You know, if you go like, I don't know, Gitaxian Probe into Time Walk, you take a bunch of turns or whatever. But it is win more, and this card almost always comes around. So we're going to take the Fixing and try and draft a sweet Bant deck. If you haven't seen it already, there's a deck I've posted called like the most fun deck I've ever drafted, which is essentially the template for what I'm trying to draft now. And this is a good idea if you draft a lot of Vintage Cube, is once you draft a deck and see that the archetype works, kind of take like a mental picture of what that deck looks like, so the next time you're drafting for it, you know what to build towards. So if you're interested, go look at that deck and then come back. It was a lot of fun. Here we could take Savannah for green-white. Otherwise, there is Brazen Borrower and Control Magic, which I like. I guess I don't have to be green, right? I could just go straight blue-white. In which case, Brazen Borrower is just a fantastic card. Maybe I do that, actually. I think blue-white Time Walk is the best use of Time Walk, especially if you're aggressive white. You get access to things like Spell Pierce, Mana Tithe, Mana Leak, but then I think they got rid of Geist of Saint Traff, which is a shame, because he was perfect in this archetype. But, you know, you just get all the white aggressive creatures, the blue Disruption, and then a bunch of extra turns off Time Walk. That being said, there's a Mirari's Wake. I am on board 100% for Mirari's Wake Time Walk shenanigans, so kind of regret the Brazen Borrower pickup now. Still gonna play it, still a good card. Ooh. Okay, Path to Exile is very good. Tristani probably won't come around. I think the last card is going to be Vampire Hexmage. That card almost never gets played. I'm just going to take Path. It's a very versatile card. It's very good. And I know there's Mind Twist, but I'm not playing black. So we'll take this. It's unfortunate there were a lot of cards in that pack we would have liked to pick up. But on the bright side, that means there's a lot of cards in our colors that are being passed. So, you know, we missed out on those, but we might get more in the future. Okay, Gideon Jura, Whisperwood Elemental, Stoneforge Mystic, Zealous Conscripts is fantastic. I think I'm going to take Gideon. I like Gideon a lot more than Stoneforge. Stoneforge for GT is about all I will accept, and even that's just okay. Whereas Gideon just is a house every time you cast him. He stops your opponent from being able to kill you, he kills creatures, and then he attacks for 6. Like, all of those are good modes. He's also particularly good with Time Walk. Just a fantastic card. That is a very, very late Birds of Paradise. So we're gonna go into green. A Myriad Angel would be the other consideration, I think, but seeing birds go that late means our green splash is probably a good idea. And I want to go green anyway because I want to pick up Eternal Witness and Regrowth and things like that. And Time Twister. Anything that reshuffles my graveyard, basically, I want in the deck. Okay, so I didn't get Frantic Search, but I did get Mother of Runes and a Danto Vanguard. So yes, white aggro is open as it always is. I'm going to take Mom. She's the best 1-drop. I think a Danto Vanguard is very good as well, but this is, yeah. All these cards I would like in my deck, but I'm just going to go for the cheaper one here. I'm going to take Razorverge Thicket, and so that's the other card I was considering over Soulfire Grandmaster. Edric is actually interesting as well. This could be like the one Edric deck ever. That is actually kind of, you know what? I don't really get to draft Edric much, so let's take Edric. I don't know if it's even close to correct, but it's fun and interesting, I guess. Spectral Procession versus Figure of Destiny. Procession is better with Edric, and I guess kind of a combo with Soulfire. Yeah, I'll take Procession. Here we get to take Angel of Invention versus Elspeth. And Maze of Ith is actually fantastic as well. I think I'm going to take Angel because Revelark is a card that I probably would want. Oh my gosh. Okay. Revelark is a card that I would probably want in this deck. So having a really good 2-1 to get back seems nice. Okay. Sun Titan, Knight of Autumn, Mystic Confluence, Miscalculation. I think... I have so many 5-drops already, although probably not playing that. It's possible I just don't play green, because blue-white is just so unbelievably open. So we're going to move these over here so I don't get too distracted by them. Miscalc makes my curve a lot better, but Mystic Confluence is just a much stronger card. And then basically I'm hoping to wheel Sun Titan or Knight of Autumn. I'm not too worried about picking those up. What do I care about more? Curve. I think I'm going to take Miscalc. It's hard to go wrong taking too many 2-drops, but it's definitely possible to go wrong taking too many 5-drops, especially with how many I already have. Here we can take Teferi and try and wheel Thalia because white seems unbelievably open. Ravages of War is great and might also be a pickup for this deck, but we might also want our mana. I'm not exactly sure where we're going to end up yet, so I think getting Teferi Thalia is probably going to be better than Thalia Ravages in this particular deck. So we'll take that. Just for the tempo, it's really nice. There's a Colonnade and Strip Mine. No! Oh no. I mean, I take Strip Mine and I wheel Colonnade, I think. Yeah, that's fine. So, ooh. A lot of good options here. I think Opposition is the one. There's also Vendilion Click and Karakas in the same pack, which really hurts, but blue-white Opposition Time Walk makes Spectral Procession a lot better, although harder to cast, and kind of makes me wish I had Elspeth. But yeah, I'm going to take that, and I wish I could get both of these, but if I just get a Blade Splicer on the wheel, that's totally acceptable as well. Opposition is a very good card. Here we have Honor of the Pure Yorion. Can blink Teferi, Silverblade Paladin, Angel of Invention. So Yorion's okay. Honor of the Pure is fine, and then Recruiter of the Guard can get Soulfire Grandmaster, so I guess I'll just pick that up. Smuggler's Copter is fantastic. There's also the regrowth that I was talking about, but green has not really felt that open, and it would stress the mana quite a bit. So I think rather than going all in on like casting Time Walk a bunch, seeing how open aggressive white is plus opposition means we're, you know, living a little bit different of a dream, but it's still a fun dream because Time Walk in an aggressive deck is really hard to beat, and Copter is just a fantastic card. Like, it's so good. Here we can take Golos for Strip Mine is funny, but I'll probably pick up a Hallowed Spirit Keeper. There is land tax, which is interesting. Can just make sure we hit all of our land drops. But I think I like Spirit Keeper more. It helps us beat Wrath effects. Student of Warfare versus Porcelain Legionnaire. I think I like the Legionnaire. It's much easier on the colored mana. And Student's good, but a 2-mana 3/1 is hard to beat. So here we have a Sun Titan versus Knight of Autumn. Sun Titan gets back actually a lot of things, so I think I'm going to take that. I do like Knight of Autumn, and okay, let's see. I'm not playing Mirari's Wake, probably not playing Edric. Birds would be the only green card I run. So I think Knight of Autumn in general is better than Sun Titan, but I'm going to take the Sun Titan. It's just so much easier on the mana. Interesting. Someone took Thalia, but we did get Ravages of War, so I guess I'll take that. Ravages plus Sun Titan is a good combo. Also fantastic with opposition, so not too bad. Wow, Colonnade actually came around. There again is Den Protector, but again, I don't think going green at this point is worth it, especially taking it over something as fantastic as Colonnade. It's fixing, it's, you know, a late game win condition. It's just a fantastic card. I wish Stoneforge Mystic could grab Smuggler's Copter, like grab an equipment or a vehicle, because Stoneforge for Smuggler's Copter is definitely something I would get behind. Because then, you know, you get a 1/2 that can crew the copter, it tutors it up. That sounds really good to me. Okay, so we did just get Blade Splicer. That's okay, it's really good with Angel. Do I have Flicker Wisp? Maybe Flicker Wisp was in one of the next packs, but it's fine. Stone Coil is another consideration, but I like Blade Splicer. Here we'll take Honor of the Pure. There's the Flicker Wisp I was talking about. Last pick, Ancient Grudge. Seems odd. A lot of decks would want to run this. Here, what do I want to cut? Because I do have a lot of 3-mana plays. I think probably going to cut Silverblade Paladin, at least for now. Just because my deck is more go wide at the moment, like Honor of the Pure plus tokens and things like that. Oh man. Okay, we got Hallowed Fountain, Moldrifter, Repeal, Solemn, and Thraben Inspector. I think my game plan here is to take Hallowed Fountain and then wheel Thraben Inspector. Just, you know, it seems like weird that this card is so good, but it's such a role player. It's a 1-mana 1/2. You know, it blocks, it attacks. It's a creature for opposition, but then it also draws a card. It crews Smuggler's Copter. It's just really good. And, you know, if we wheel Moldrifter, I might put it in, but our curve wants to be low to the ground, and we really do need colored fixings still. Okay, we have Oblivion Ring. Elish Norn is interesting. I don't think I'm Lotus Blooming. Frost Titan is also pretty good with these, but I don't have much acceleration, so just hoping to get up to 6 mana for Frost Titan is not the best situation. So I think I'm gonna take O-Ring, and then on the wheel, I don't know, take Elish Norn or Frost Titan, but having one of these is nice. Ooh, Flooded Strand is perfect. So with this, I think our mana gets a lot better, and we actually might be able to splash a green card now because that's a free, I guess only 2 green sources. If I get more, maybe I can put like an Edric in the deck or something, but we're gonna take Flooded Strand and then maybe wheel Fairgrounds Warden. Probably not Jace, although Jace Time Walk is really nice. Yeah, I guess it's just Fairgrounds Warden, which I think is a really nice card. It's a creature that like is removal. So when you're curving out, it does one thing. Ooh, Big Teferi. I like a Big Teferi. That just gives us more top end. This is the kind of top end I'm looking for. It's just card draw every turn, removal, a win condition all in one. We're probably going to wheel Armageddon or Kythian, both of which would be really nice pickups. Lingering Souls gives us another 3-mana play. Maybe I just take a Hangerback Walker, or maybe Scavenging Ooze. Some matchups I really just want some graveyard hate, because I already have enough playables really. No, I'll just take Hangerback, I guess. I maybe want more 2-drops, who knows. There is a Temple Garden. I really like Oracle of Moldiah. There's also a Disenchant. I think I'm gonna take Temple Garden. That makes green actually pretty easy to fit into the deck, so I can run Edric, which will be actually really nice in this deck because I have so many like random creatures. So we're gonna do that, and then if I wheel, there's no way Oracle comes around, but ooh, Glenalendra, that's a nice card. The problem is Leonin Relic Order is also a very good card, but I think Glen is too good to pass up. It's just a lot of disruption. Do I want to try and put Birds of Paradise? Like, Birds would be really good in this deck because, well, we have so many 3-drops that getting an early play down would be nice. Right now it seems hard to justify it, but I do have 1, 2, 3 green sources. I think it's hard to justify it, but it would be nice. We'll see about Edric too. Ooh, oh no! There's all the cards I wanted. Wasteland, Swords, Revelark, Gifts Ungiven, Sphinx's Rev. I think I need to take Swords to Plowshares. Because I already do have Strip Mine, so Wasteland is less necessary. Revelark would be so good in this deck. Like, oh my gosh. It would be good getting back Glenalendra, Angel of Invention, and all that stuff. But just cheap, efficient removal is hard to overload on. It's just unfortunate all of those cards were in the same pack. Here we can take Thraben Inspector. This deck is looking really nice though. And interestingly enough, I think Time Walk might be better than Mana Crypt in this deck. Is it Signet versus a Johnny Vengeant? I don't have any red. Sure, I'll take the Signet. Okay, so we did get Fairgrounds Warden to come around. I like that. Kythian versus Armageddon. So I already have Ravages of War. I think because my deck has so many top end cards, I'm going to take Kythian over the second Armageddon. I think just getting early plays is a bit more important here. Take a Tide Hollow. Wow, Disenchant came around. Okay. Pretty happy about that. And Parallax Wave. Okay. I don't think I need to splash green. I think the mana consistency here is more important, especially with cards like Spectral Procession. We're basically going to be very heavy white and then somehow trying to splash in opposition. We'll figure out how that works later on. So I have 30 cards. Brazen Bar was 2 mana bounce, which I think is fine. Opposition Glen. Probably not going to main deck Parallax Wave or Sun Titan or Hangerback. I like Gideon Teferi and Angel. Those are all really good cards. Same with opposition. Maybe get rid of Recruiter of the Guard. Toughness 2 or less. So that can get Angel or Glen. Cannot get Fairgrounds Warden, but it can get Blade Splicer. I mean, that can tutor up basically any creature in my deck. So that's probably good. Like even getting Mother of Runes or something would be nice. Yeah, that actually seems worthwhile. I can get rid of Hallowed Spirit Keeper until I see a board wipe, because 3 mana 3/2 Vigilance is not amazing on its own, but when you see your opponents playing Wrath, then you bring it in, and then it's really, really good. I like having at least one O-Ring. Maybe I don't main deck Disenchant, just because, you know, against like some decks mono red, it's not amazing. This goes here, 25. I could see getting rid of Gideon. Again, against some non-creature decks, he's not the highest impact card, and we're completely filled with like playable cards, so if I'm gonna cut something, it could be a 5-drop that's not always amazing. And then 16 land, including Strip Mine. Part of me wants to cut Honor of the Pure, because I don't necessarily need the creature pump. Part of me wants to put Edric in the deck, like really badly. Because just playing Edric and drawing 3 cards seems really good. I would play him off of... I would only get 3 green sources. I don't think this deck can run basic Forest. That's probably not enough. You're right, you're right. I already have so many 3-drops as it is. They're all good. Yeah, also Flicker Wisp Recruiter is good. Okay, I can see keeping those. And then sort by CMC. I want to make sure I can cast opposition on turn 4. So I have 4 blue sources, so we want to go up to like 7 or 8. And then I have 12 white sources. That seems pretty good actually. 17 might seem like a lot of lands, but my 3-drop slot is heavy. I guess this is also here. My 3-drop slot is heavy, and then my top end is quite good. I also have Smuggler's Copter to loot, and one of my lands is Strip Mine, which most of the time you're just sacrificing to kill a land. So, seems alright to me. I'm going to try the deck like this, and see you guys round 1. Ooh, we get to win the die roll, playing against Mando 1997. Let's go first. I mean, this is why we're running 17 land, right? I have to mulligan this. Oh yeah, this hand's good. We can put back a Plains, I think. Yeah, because I have double of every color now. So I get to go turn 1 Colonnade, turn 2 Copter, hopefully draw a creature in that time span, and then just get to start coptering things. Also, Soulfire Grandmaster Swords to Plowshares is a very real combo. It's only 5 mana. Okay, Fairgrounds Warden is fine. We get to Copter. So here's the dream. Opponent plays a creature, I Fairgrounds Warden a creature, hit with Copter, and then get to untap and like Time Walk and stuff. That's not a creature that I can hit, unfortunately. What am I gonna do here? I can cast Fairgrounds Warden. They are playing blue-green, so it's unlikely that they have a way to kill it, so this is just a removal spell. I'm missing out on 3 damage and a loot if I wait. I think because I have Time Walk, I'm gonna be aggressive and just cast Fairgrounds Warden crew here. Because I really want to start attacking them. Ooh. Interesting. What do I want to do here? I kind of want this land, but Ravages of War is also very tempting. I guess I'll loot away this land, because I'm likely to draw more. Basically, I don't think what I have currently is enough to wipe the board. Okay, Path to Exile is nice, so let's crew here and attack. Angel. Ugh, see, that's where I needed the land. Um, let's see. I think at this point we're going to get rid of Path to Exile. Kind of feels like opponent has a Venser or something. I'm just gonna time walk right now though. Okay, that just resolved. They didn't have anything beautiful. We draw Flicker Wisp. Fair enough. What do I want to do here? I think I want to cast a Flicker Wisp, blinking my planes. Crew with Flicker Wisp. Hit them for 3. I think at this point I can safely discard Angel of Invention. Discarding that land was a pretty big mistake, probably. Get my land back. So now I have 6 power in the air. If I can hit a single land to Ravages of War, then I think opponent just dies. Yeah, so Who Shakes the World is very weak to Ravages. I can also just kill Nissa here, so I think I'm just gonna sword the land. Okay, just concede. Fair enough. Alright, blue-green. You know, things like this are why I'm not running Hallowed Spirit Keeper in the main. It's just pretty bad. Gideon is good in this matchup, so I do like Gideon. Things I don't like. Path to Exile is not at its best against green. Like, if I see Woodfall Primus and Eldrazi, I'll go for that. But until I do, I think I'm just gonna keep it in the sideboard. I do like Lyra Dawnbringer against green too, but I already have Angel. Ravages is actually, it is good against Nissa. Blade Splicer, Fairgrounds Warden. I mean, all those cards are good. I want to find a way to fit Lyra Dawnbringer into the deck. Maybe I cut Glenelendra, although she counters Planeswalkers, and they're playing blue. No, I don't cut that. I'm just gonna get rid of Ravages on the draw. Yeah, it's not that good on the draw. We'll do that. Oh, this hand is good. Turn 1 Mom, I get to... I don't even know if I want to fetch and thin, because Gideon's so good. But this is a nice curve. I get to recruit her for something like Flicker Wisp or Brazen Borrower. Opponent mulligan to 5. They do have a Birds, though. And I don't have a Jite. I feel like... Oh. Yeah, we're just going to kill the Birds. The forever truth, especially against an mulliganing opponent who probably put lands on the bottom. Okay. Sylvan Library goes a long way. Ooh, Fairgrounds Warden will help. So, I don't mind drawing lands, actually, so let's do this. This just makes it so that they can't go all willy-nilly paying life off Sylvan Library. They only have 2 cards in hand at the beginning of this turn. It's gonna be rough. That's gonna get eaten. So, I didn't play Fairgrounds Warden, but I didn't need it. Not even giving them the option to block. Get out of here, they have 1 card in hand. Yeah. Channel Emrakul, I think, is the only combo that they could make work. But if they didn't have it last turn, it's unlikely they have it this turn. And I think this is like their last turn to do it. Ooh, I respect paying the life there. That was actually a pretty good play. So let's go Mom. And I guess I still don't really need to thin. Let's play Recruiter. Yes, Recruiter is going to get... Angel of Invention is very tempting. That represents so much damage. Yeah. Okay, we'll do that. Attack for 3. No point attacking with Fairgrounds Warden yet, but next turn it's going to be a ton of damage. So they fall to 10. They could put lands on top off of Sylvan, but that card draw... Oh, they do have Nature's Claim. That can kill my Porcelain Legionnaire. They have Terrastodon, they get lands, actually. Okay, so they put back Land Harmonize. So they have Terrastodon, Nature's Claim in hand, as far as I'm aware. I don't... guess they... How did they... Wait, how did they stack that? That doesn't do it. Killing my lands is kind of bad for them. They just kill 2 lands. Okay. Nature's Claim my Legionnaire. Alright, fair enough. So... Hey, Lyra Dawnbringer, what a good card. Let's go ahead and play... I already have double blue and everything, so let's do that. Part of me wants to just play Lyra Dawnbringer. Makes it very hard for them to do anything. Sure. And I'll just keep back Mother of Runes to protect all my creatures, because they have no cards in hand. Okay. So I think I'm going to play Gideon. That protects me from Craterhoof Behemoth. They can't attack at all. Yeah, Gideon uptick, just make sure I don't die to Craterhoof. And then I could just kill them in the air with Lyra Dawnbringer. So all these sideboard cards really ended up working really well. Lyra, a Windmill Slam House against green. because they just die next turn. We'll see what they can conjure up. They just have natural order. And I don't even think Craterhoof is lethal. They would have 4 creatures, so that's 16. No, it would be actually. 16 plus 9 is 25. Plus 6 is 31. Plus Craterhoof is 36. So yeah, if I did not have Gideon, I guess I would have just had to keep Lyra Dawnbringer back. But with Mother of Runes up, I don't know of any green creatures that can kill me here. Yeah, that's fine. Good work, Gideon. You made the sacrifice. Stupid Gideon. Yeah, Gideon doing work. Alright, and that is why we brought in Gideon against Mono Green. See you guys round 2. Alright, we were playing against Zaf Brox. We won the die roll again, which is so good. This hand is okay. I'm on the play. That is a lot of lands though. And I don't even have double blue either. When it says U2. I think I can do better. Yeah, my first play being 3 mana I think is... Ooh, this hand is worse. But I think I'm going to keep this one because I did mulligan. And it is a powerful hand at least. We're going to play around... No, actually if they wasteland, that's okay. I don't mind trading my land. So here's the thing. If you get wastelanded, it's like you turned your land into wasteland because you killed one of their lands. It's a weird way of looking at it, I think. I also put a land on the bottom. Alright, well, turns out that first hand probably would have been better. Walking Ballista for 1 is quite good against Angels of Invention, that's for sure. Oh, dude! Why? What did I do to deserve this? I don't know. Maybe I should have mulled the 5? Okay. I'm very scared. Their hand has as much mana as mine, but also spells. I think at this point I could just kill the Walking Ballista because it is going to become problematic. Basically, if I have so many 3-drops, I think I can Path to Exile in their upkeep. Oh, glad I waited, I guess. Play around Daze and Wasteland. We Fairgrounds Warden the Walking Ballista. Get out of here. I'll take 1, sure. Glad I saved my path. Golos, okay. Golos is cool. Let's see. Hopefully it's not a Shelldock Isle. It's just a regular land, I'm excited. Strip Mine would be actually not that bad. Creeping Tar Pit into Emery. Uh-oh. Might have to Path to Exile Emery. Definitely gonna Path to Exile Emery. So they're probably playing Wildfire is what I would guess. I'm just gonna do this now because I want to tap out for Angel next turn. Emery's so scary. They are green away from activating Golos. And they don't have basic forests in their deck. So I can work with that. Recruiter is also interesting. I can Recruiter for Brazen Borrower, but I think I could just do that next turn. Let's just get down Angel now. And... Servos are better if I draw opposition. Counters are better in general. 4/3 Flying Vigilance Lifelink. They could just Lightning Bolt it. I'm gonna get Servos. It just seems unlikely that they just let Angel survive. So at least I get 1/1s out of the deal. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Elish Norn it is. Can't say I expected that one. So if I had gone with counters, then Soulfire Grandmaster could have survived. Yeesh. Island. So I can Recruiter of the Guard to grab Brazen Borrower, and then if I draw a Time Walk I can win? Okay. That seems alright to me. So this dies, I grab Brazen Borrower, I bounce Elish Norn, and then I just have to hope to draw a Time Walk. Seems alright to me. Because if they... I guess they can't activate Tar Pit. I can chump block... Needle Spires is actually really scary. It's a 4/4 double strike. So I have to like chump block a creature. But if I guess if they activate Needle Spires, then they can't recast Elish Norn if I bounce it. I just realized I can't cast and activate the Soulfire Grandmaster loop, so I don't think I actually have a way to win. And for those wondering, this only says non-land permanent and opponent controls. So I would like to bounce my Fairgrounds Warden, but I just can't. So we're just gonna chump block here, take 4. Yeah, I mean, I'm basically dead. Okay, Mox Diamond is cool. Their deck is fun. Oh, right. I get to see more of their deck at least. Thran Dynamo and lands. Okay. It's a lot of mana they have. Alright, let's bounce this. Disenchant definitely coming in the deck. Alright, we are dead. I could keep playing it out, but there's no point. Okay, Disenchant coming in. There's really no way for me to put Ancient Grudge, but it would be so good against them. Parallax Wave can deal with Elish Norn. Try to think. I don't know if I really like Ravages of War against the deck with a bunch of artifact mana. So we can cut that. Honor of the Pure protects me from Elish Norn, but I already have Path Swords, Oblivion Ring, Recruiter of the Guard. So as long as I now know that it exists, I can play around it. Yeah, I think otherwise I should be okay. Just stay a bit low to the ground and just get them before they get us. The one thing I saw is their deck does not have much removal early. Yeah, I'll keep this. Disenchant plus Smuggler's Copter should be good. I just have to draw lands, but I'm running 17, so. Or creatures, because creatures into Smuggler's Copter will also be good. Planes, go. Creeping Tar Pit. Okay. Come on, deck. We want a blue source next turn, or a creature. I guess the ideal case is a creature into a blue source off the loot on Smuggler's Copter. Opponent just holds up mana. Land, 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 or creature. Oh no. They have Ancestral Recall? Yikes. I mean, I have Time Walk, so it's hard to complain. Alright, it's a land, it's a white source, so I can't do anything, but better than nothing. This is gonna be hard though. Them drawing 3. They even played around Mana Tide like a champion. They're just gonna discard? I'm getting less scared unless they're gonna go like Mox Diamond into Duretti. Nope, they're just strange. Well, let's go for it. Glenelendra, what do you got? Okay. Start attacking. Am I just dead to the Pestermite combo? Oh no. If they just have the combo, I'm gonna be so mad. If they just Splinter Twin me, that would make sense. Okay, they don't. Wyrn Power Stone, so I can disenchant the Wyrn Power Stone. That actually denies them quite a bit of mana. Seachrome Coast, yes. Let's go disenchant here. Crew the Copter. Then I have Path to Exile and Glenelendra activation available. Thraben Inspector. Oh boy, what do I do here? I want all these cards. Like, kind of badly. Not sure what to discard. Part of me says Opposition. Part of me says Path to Exile. I think I'm just gonna get rid of Thraben Inspector. Go ahead. So they have double red that can go for Splinter Twin. And cast a Golos, that's fair. So they have a lot of mana now. They don't have any white, which is why I like Opposition. It can stop them from casting any white cards. Let me think about... Oh, they were smart and got wit. Wow. What a next level play, because now I can't lock them off of white mana. That was a good play. Okay, so I draw Island. So I have a couple options. I think my best option is to draw a card off Big Teferi and then hold back my creatures on defense. Untap blue blue. Now I can protect Big Teferi if I need to. And then the following turn I can like slam an Angel of Invention / Opposition and get them. I guess the worst case scenario would be them tapping out for Elish Norn. Inferno Tide would be rough, but beatable. Okay. Trying to think what they do. So 2 to Glen and 1 to Teferi is an option. 3 to Teferi makes it so that Teferi will die, but then they have to lose their Pestermite to Smuggler's Copter. Yeah, that seems like the most reasonable. So I get to crew here. Glen comes back, and now they can't kill Teferi. They can just do that, which I think I just let happen, honestly. Yeah, Teferi going to 1 seems okay. And I don't want to Path to Exile the Inferno Titan yet. I kind of want to save that for Glenelendra if possible, because Opposition deals with Inferno Titan very nicely. So let's uptick Teferi. Ooh, Soulfire Grandmaster? Okay. So I get to go Opposition, Strip Mine, Grandmaster. Strip Mine is going to kill their only white source. Or Creeping Tar Pit, that makes it less likely they can activate Golos. Although, yeah, we'll kill their only white source. That seems pretty important. Then I get to untap 2 lands. Seachrome Coast Island. So put a stop in their upkeep. This is going to tap down one of their red sources because I don't really want to block with the Grandmaster. So we're losing to Fairy in this process. So I guess maybe we just tap down Inferno Titan here. And I guess there really is no way for me to save Teferi. So let's just lock them out of double red. Sorry, Teferi. You did good though. And I guess if they attack wrong, like if they hit me for 3, oh, they're smart. Hitting Teferi with both. Okay, so Teferi dies. Goodbye, Tefers. They have more red mana. Suppose I have to counter the Chandra. As unfortunate as it is. But Angel of Invention, unfortunately not backed by Miscalc, should do the trick. Make some servos. So now that taps down 4 things. I can hit them for 3, but I think I'm better off waiting 1 turn until I have more mana available. Upkeep, let's tap down probably just their blue mana. Definitely creeping Tar Pit. Yeah, let's just lock them out of blue. That seems reasonable. Tap there, tap there, tap there. And then we're going to tap down Inferno Titan. So we let them attack for 5, but that's not the end of the world. Alright, so beginning of combat. None of this nonsense. I will accept my fate. Fair enough. I could path my own servo. I don't really need the mana though, so we'll just let that happen. And then we're just going to draw Time Walk. It's going to be great. Recruiter of the Guard. So I can Recruiter of the Guard for Flicker Wisp. That seems pretty good. I even get to crew here and attack. Draw Kythian. Kythian's probably... Well, Miscalc will help a lot later on. I'm going to discard Kythian. I really wanted to land there, but I'll accept this. Flicker Wisp, my Angel. Get back Angel. Make servos. On upkeep, let's tap down blue again. Okay, what are they doing in upkeep? Tap down another blue, just in case. I'm not going to block with Angel. So now I'm going to move to their draw step while 2 blue is floated. Okay, now we tap down the rest of the blue. Tap this. Tap this. They could use it to pump Inferno Titan, I guess? Okay. Beginning of combat, we get to tap down this guy. And holding back Soulfire Grandmaster is like tapping down the Shield Breaker, but it lets us tap down the mountain post-combat. So we let them attack with whatever. Cool, let's tap down their mountain. So if they have Lightning Bolt Fire Blast, I guess I die? Okay. Unfortunate, but fair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So if I draw a creature here, I just win? Wait, I need 2 creatures, don't I? No, because I can path the Shield Breaker. Yes, let me do the math again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I play Porcelain Legionnaire, crew the Copter, path the Shield Breaker, and then just kill them. And I'm playing around Fire Blast this way, even though I guess if they had it, they would have. I'm gonna do the math one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's just make sure I target correctly. And I even have Miscalculation, I guess, if they have any spell. Crew. Swing out. I actually don't want to loot because I don't want to show them more cards in my deck. The only time looting is not correct when you actually have the win on board. So their deck is really kind of scary, but only kind of. Inferno Titan really makes me feel like I want a Gideon. They just have a lot of big creatures. And Spectral Procession is good with opposition, so I do like that. Not sure what to get rid of. They're all so good. I mean, Gideon does kill Inferno Titan. It also kills Elish Norn. I'm on the draw. I don't know what to cut. I guess I'm just gonna get rid of Blade Splicer. It's so good though. But Recruiter the Guard for Angel is a really solid sequence, so I think for curve considerations, I'm just gonna cut Blade Splicer. All my other creatures I think are better. What is with these hands? This hand is not keepable. Okay, This hand's pretty good. I'm going to get rid of something. I don't know what. Probably Gideon, because it's a 5-mana play. I know Gideon's great, and like I brought him in instead of Blade Splicer, but maybe I get rid of Glenn. Because if I decide I want Glenn, I could just grab her with Recruiter of the Guard. And Time Walk Gideon is a really good combo. Yeah, actually I'll do that. Opponent mold at 5. I don't mind that. Strip Mine. Alright, Plains is fine. Let's go Hallowed Fountain. I didn't see a Strip Mine or Wasteland from them. I guess I can get rid of the Draw Step Stop. Draw Step Stop. They do have the blue Signet. Path Exile makes me feel a little bit more secure. I could even path one of my Spectral Procession tokens if I need. Grand Dynamo. That is such a fast acceleration. I'm gonna play Recruiter of the Guard instead of Spectral Procession because this goes better if they have Inferno Titan, which I'm just gonna path, or Elish Norn. I can also just grab Soulfire Grandmaster, and then once I hit 6 lands, I just win. But the problem with that play is if I don't hit 6 lands, then I don't do anything. I'm gonna get Flicker Wisp, I think. Because if they don't do anything, then I can Flicker Wisp Recruiter of the Guard, and that seems pretty good. If they do something, then, I don't know, I have Flicker Wisp. There's opposition, so they could have Exarch Twin or whatever. I'm going to attack for 1. Because if they have Deceiver Exarch, it's really tempting to block here. Restoration Angel. Okay, I'm gonna path that. That tells me they probably have Kiki Jiki, but they only have 1 other card in hand. So, yeah, their last card, I'm just gonna play Kithian. I mean, Elish Norn or something can get me, but they have 1 card, so it's not likely. And the more creatures I have in play, the sooner I can opposition and get them that way. So now I can't attack into Needle Spires safely. Draw to Fairy. Yeah, I am just going to Flicker Wisp my Recruiter, I think, and then set up for a Time Walk in the upcoming turns when I can flip Kithian. Don't mind that. So still no attacks with Kithian. The moment I draw a land, opposition becomes good. I no longer have Path to Exile for... Oh no. Oh, Elish Norn. Here we go. Oh, okay. Sun Titan's not bad. There's our land. So I'm just gonna cast Opposition and then Spectral Procession, because that works better for my curve. And we're not gonna attack or anything. Tap down Needle Spires and I guess Thran Dynamo. Maybe I should have tapped down Needle Spires Mountain, because this way makes any mountain that they draw able to cast Inferno Titan. Thirst for Knowledge. Really good with Sun Titan, actually. Guess I should have tapped down the Sun Titan. Didn't expect that line, though. Okay, they're just gonna get back Wurn Power Stone. It's really good, but still beatable. And if I draw a land, I think we just win. Come on, land. Untapped. Untapped land? Yes, alright. So let's lead with Time Walk. That's the more important one. I guess I attack first with... No, I want to make sure Time Walk resolves. Into Procession. Okay. Attack for 3. Can I kill them? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I cannot kill them, but I guess I attack with both. My opposition tap this down. Tap this. And this. Well, a little bit late to the party, but that's okay. I think I like going with Gideon to kill... Well, what does Kithian's flipped form do? You get to untap a creature. So I'm gonna attack with 3, flip. I think I like just playing Gideon and killing Sun Titan. Can I stop them from Elish Norn? Yes. I can tap 1, 2, 3, 4. So I guess I don't even flip Kithian. 3. Yeah, I don't even flip Kithian. We just hit them in the colored mana situation. See what they got. And then next turn I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 plus 6 is 14. So that's exactly lethal next turn. Why is it always people playing like opposition and strip mine decks that tell their opponents to have fun? GG's. Like, I get that it locks you out of the game and it's not the most fun, but it's just Magic. Like, all forms are valid, I think, and Strip Mine Opposition is very interactive. It just interacts with lands. Right, I mean, we're in the finals. See you guys there. Hey, finally good opening hand. Perfect. And I think these matches are showcasing something kind of important, is that I don't think the infinite Time Walk combo is necessarily worth it, because Time Walk is just such a strong card on its own. Like, you saw what it did last game. You don't need an infinite combo for it to win the game. It's nice. Like, if you are not losing anything, it's worth running. But, like, I don't think I should have taken Soulfire Grandmaster over much else. I think I took it over, like, a land, so in this case it was fine, but if you're passing, like, a really good playable to take a Soulfire Grandmaster in a deck that is otherwise very strong. I think I mean this specifically for aggressive decks. If you're playing it just as a 2-card combo is like a finisher for control, I think it's fine. But you just, like, Time Walk's so strong you don't need an infinite combo for it to be insane. I guess we'll bluff the Spell Pierce or something, play 3-Bin Inspector. And then I have O-Ring and Fairgrounds Warden at the ready. Preferably Fairgrounds Warden, because flipping Kythian would be nice. So let's just have opponent play Glen Elendra, and then we... or they do nothing. That's also acceptable, I guess. I guess I wouldn't mind thinning. So let's play Footastrand and attack for 3. And I could just grab an island. I don't need this Hollowed Fountain nonsense. Let's play Blade Splicer. Well, it says you too. Thanks. I like when people are chatty online. It's nice. Here's hoping they don't have Wrath of God. I guess that's something I should have thought of. But their color situation, like most decks with green, I would not suspect are playing board wipes. Ooh, okay. Am I gonna get Elish Norn? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Please not Elish Norn. Hit the Golem. Now I don't really want a Fairgrounds Warden. Oh, I don't care about that. Ooh, Teferi. This is actually quite challenging. Teferi in play means Riftwing just does not unsuspend, which is so dumb. I think that's just stupid. It's stupid. I don't really care about Sword of Body and Mind. If I Fairgrounds Warden their Fairgrounds Warden, I get to swing out, and then Kythian makes something indestructible, and then I guess that's actually not the worst play. I guess I'll play around Daze, because I can. Yeah, that's actually fine. Right, I Fairgrounds Warden that, and then I swing out, Kythian flips into a creature, and then their Fairgrounds Warden can only target something that I would like to get back anyway. So that seems okay. Also, they're taking a lot of damage. And I'm gonna make Fairgrounds Warden indestructible. Go ahead, so they're at 10, they have a Mana Crypt in play, and a useless sword. They won the flip, which is unfortunate, but acceptable. As long as I get to put Teferi in play and stop Riftwing nonsense, I'll be happy. Uh-oh. What do you got going on? Oh, Muldrifter's fine. Equip Sword. Okay, Sword actually makes it so that Muldrifter cannot be hit by Teferi, but I think that's okay. So I think I'm gonna make this into a 4/4. It's indestructible, and then probably just uptick Teferi, hit him down to 6. Or wait, can I kill them? 4, 5, 6, 7. I could put them to 3, so a Mana Crypt flipped might just kill me. That requires casting Oblivion Ring on Muldrifter. Then they get to Riftwing Cloudskate, but it does have potential to just kill them right now. I guess my best bet here is to sacrifice my Clue and get more insight as to what I'm going to do. I really want to get him with Teferi, but I think probably just having a chance of killing them right now is better. I guess Flicker Wisp would be a nice draw. Oh, Swords. I guess that makes it easier. Then I don't have to waste an Oblivion Ring. Oh wait, no, that gains them life. Yeah, we're going to O-Ring the Muldrifter. Then swing out 4, 5, 6, 7. They're dead if they've missed the Mana Crypt flip. You know what? We're gonna play it safe. It's hard for them to beat Teferi. Teferi is going to do this. I guess force Muldrifter to attack Gideon. And then Teferi can bounce their Signet. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, Strip Mine would have been nice. So no attacks. They don't get their Riftwing Cloudskate. I could have gone for the win, but there are quite a few cards that could really punish me for doing that. And it's hard to imagine them winning when their Cloudskate doesn't get cast. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. Yeah. They won the flip. Okay, I'm glad I didn't go for it then. So that just doesn't get cast. They have to attack Gideon down to 2, which means they don't have a blocker. And then this way, this turn, they're still dead to a Mana Crypt flip. Unless they have something crazy like Elish Norn. Okay, Thragtusk is pretty good. I draw a land, so this Teferi upticks. And this is just when he leaves. Yeah. Alright, so let's Swords the Mole Drifter. Get that out of the way. Give Fairgrounds Warden Indestructible. Because I don't really care about anything, they only have 2 cards in hand. I'll give Blade Splicer Indestructible. Then play Strip Mine. And hit their double blue. And then save Oblivion Ring for something scary. But now I can basically block everything with Blade Splicer. They're slowly dying to Mana Crypt if they would ever lose a flip. There we go. Ooh. Okay, that's a good one. I guess that's a good one to hit with Oblivion Ring now. Equip a sword to Thragtusk. And they have more? Alright, I mean I block. That worked out nicely. They just moved the sword over? Okay. Ooh, Glenalindra? I think I need to take this turn to cast an Oblivion Ring on Trigon Predator. Uptick to Fairy. Swing out with my creatures. Or at least these two. Because I really don't want to get hit. Like if they have double removal spell or something. And this guy gives Indestructible. Play my Seachrome Coast, pass turn. Next turn I have Glenalindra up. They go down to 11. I don't know why this says can be cast. Because it literally cannot be cast. But Beast Within to Fairy. Okay. Interesting they chose that out of everything. Maybe they have counter magic though. So do I. Let's go ahead and go Plains and just start by casting Glen. Nice. I guess I attack with the Beast. What if I swing out? They block here, they take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, that's not enough really. So I think I just attack with the Beast. If they want to trade, that's fine. If they don't, I get to Gideon it. Restoration Angel. Oh man. Sorry, opponent. We're just gonna hold up blue. I think they probably should have just done that on their turn, to be honest. And then give this Indestructible. They fall to 8. They have 1 card in hand. I have Glenalindra. Alright, what's your last card? Oh, okay, Brightling's really good, actually. The life gain is pretty relevant. Well, that'll do it. Cast to Fairy. They have no cards in hand, so I make this a creature. Yeah, they just die. Alright, this looks like a good matchup for me. They have things that make me definitely want Gideon and Lyra Dawnbringer. Making the same splits I've been doing before. What else don't I want? Ravages of War seems awkward against Mana Crypt. Glen seems fine. She can stop Sword and Mana Crypt, but they have mostly creatures. But she does stop Planeswalkers, I think. She's a little expensive. We'll get rid of Glen. I really kind of want to bring in Edric, but that might be a bit too much. We'll just have all these 5-drops and then run it like that. Yeah, I'll keep this hand. It's not the best. I do have a lot of land, but opponent not casting anything. I can respect it. So now that I drew a blue, I still want all 5. No, we'll Flood a Strand. I don't mind thinning my deck. It's very marginal, but we want spells to cast on turns 2 and 3 so that opposition is more backbreaking than just I can tap one thing a turn. Alright, Dawnbringer's okay. Not Playground Wasteland, again, I haven't seen it, and their mana looked a little bit too suspicious to run Wasteland. But I've done crazier things. But I also value Wasteland way higher than most people. Okay, don't like that. If it's just Thragtusk, ooh. Well, didn't play around Wasteland there. More specifically, Acidic Slime. That hurts a lot. Ooh, Mom. Okay, Mom is very good. Play around Mana Tithe. Go. So they gotta kill me pretty quick. Man, I shouldn't have fetched. I knew it would matter. They attack for 2. No chance of Fallen Shinobi shenanigans, which is nice. So what do I want to see? I guess they're gonna Restoration Angel the Acidic Slime. That's unfortunate. Again, don't know why they let me untap. Yep, Restoration Angel, Acidic Slime. So I guess it didn't really matter. This is brutal though. Yep. That was a really nice draw. Let's go Plains into Copter. No attacks, pass turn. As long as it's not Trigon Predator. Okay, Search for Tomorrow's fine. Basically our hope is just that, I mean, I think this game's gonna come down to hopefully them dying off Mana Crypt. And hopefully they don't have a Mox, like Trinket Mage is just for Mana Crypt. Nice. So they can attack with Resto. If they have Path to Exile, sure. But otherwise, this team of hoodlums is holding down the fort. Nice. Ooh, Fairgrounds Warden? I don't know if I actually want to do that, but I guess I'm going to. Take down the Angel, and that lets me start attacking in the air. Okay, I want this Plains. Part of me thinks opposition is not going to be that good. Yeah, it's just going to be very hard to cast. I know it's going to be fine, but I would rather, you know, move up to castable spells as these 5 drops, which I think will have, I think Gideon's going to have a much higher impact than opposition will, for example. What is 7 mana? I'm actually scared. Okay, I can work with that. All right, we are up to 5 land. I can attack with the Copter, but I guess holding it back on defense is probably just fine, because next turn my hand's gonna be very good. So yeah, just doing nothing makes a lot of sense. Otherwise they could like end of turn Swords Mom, and then I try and tap Mom, and then I untap and then they do something. Beast Within. So you gain protection from green. I don't get the Beast token, but that's fine. Having Mom in play is definitely worthwhile. They fall to 9. Alright, is this Fractured Identity now? Oh, sure. I suppose I just have to block anyway, because if they hit me, they're just going to kill my Copter regardless, so it's unfortunate we lose our Copter, but it's how the world works. I also get to loot, which I guess is good. If I draw an extra land, I can discard it. Yes, get out of here, Seachrome Coast. Again, this is not because I care about getting hit by a Sword of Body and Mind. This is because... Oh no, opponent! We've all been there. So let's play Lyra Dawnbringer. That might seal the death knell. Yeah, we've all been there. That's a mistake that's so easy to make. I mean, I don't think it really mattered because I still have Mom against green-white, but... I did draw a lot of lands though. But, I mean, my curve stops at 3 really, so I didn't need that many. It just happened that I needed that many. They're down to 6, so they're just dead actually. We'll see what this is. Ooh, okay. Killing another land, fair enough. Oh, alright, that's not game unless they attack, because I can't, Mother of Runes give protection from something. Raven Inspector, so let's go, I guess just Recruiter of the Guard. It's going to grab Brazen Borrower. No, because that is pro blue. So let's just grab Angel, I guess. Cast 3-bit Inspector. Attack them for 5 in the air. Look how useful Sword was in this matchup. I mean, yes, I'm a white deck, and if I was a green-based deck, it might have been problematic, but that's the risk, right? That's why Sword, I think, is just mostly unplayable. GG's opponent. I don't think I can say it anymore. Well, we got a trophy. You know what? Let's try and run another streak. I think, again, it's very unlikely I get up to the streak I had before, but let's try for it. So starting now, I'm going to start drafting to win again and just see how far we can go.